So today is project day and we're gonna work on electrical stuff, replacing lights that are going out, flickering. And Jeff actually brought over a connector kit because I forgot to pick one up and luckily he had one. These are the connectors that we're gonna use. They're the male and female. They just snap together and then you can unsnap them. That way we don't have to worry about the wires getting shorter and shorter. I have a crimping tool, but Jeff brought over his, and his is much better. It actually clips until it tightens. I've already taken the cover off the puck light. I'm so excited to get these replaced. Now these are held on by 4 screws, so I'm just gonna remove those and then expose the wires. All right, so I've removed all the screws. I'm just going to pull this down. Now normally how RVs work is that red is positive and white is negative. Unless there's a black wire there, then the white is positive, just like this. This has a black wire and a white wire. So in this case, the white wire would be positive and the black would be negative. So let's go ahead and fish out all of the wires. So I just have to remember, and these are actually the ones that go into the cabinet are different colored. Before messing with any of the electrical, I do have a cutoff switch for the batteries here, so I'm just gonna cut it off. You definitely don't want to start cutting on wires with the power still on. Even though it is 12 volt, you won't get that much of a shock, but still. John is getting the wire stripped. We're gonna put the female ones on this side, and then the male on the lights. Got the positive side done, now we're working on the negative. The tug, make sure it's on. Good to go. So here's the new light fixture. Like I said, there's a red wire that is positive, white's negative. Oh, they usually have those stripped. Huh.
They do, but not enough. Like that one's just a little bit.
Like a little tiny bit, yeah. Okay, we have the connectors on, and all we have to do now is plug them in. We're also gonna put electrical tape around them so they don't accidentally get unplugged in the cabinet. Just as an extra precaution. Power back on. Everything is plugged in and we are checking it.
Not working.
Not working.
The power's back.
Oh, you gotta cut the switch on.
Oh yeah.
Maybe press and hold. Release? No? Huh. It might be reversed for these. What I said earlier about the white being positive, usually I'm second guessing that because this actually has writing on it, and usually positive has the writing, and it also has a stripe. So this one I believe is positive, but we can take a multimeter to it and test it. So you could guess, because all different things are wired differently, but the best way to tell is just get a multimeter. And I was right at the end there. The striped one with the lettering is positive, and it's reading 14 volts. 14.5 or 14.4. So that is a lesson learned. Don't guess, just take a voltmeter to it and find out for sure. How many nomads does it take to figure out a light switch? Anyways, this did not come with directions, so Jeff came over to help a little bit. It's the middle button.
Power in the middle.
Yes.
Dimmer. And then different colors.
Yes.
The warm light or
and then power again.
Okay.
Okay.
Now that we got it figured out. Thanks for your assistance.
No problem.
Yay!
Ta-da!
Awesome.
Different
Nice.
colors.
Yeah, it does have the different color lights, which I like. There's warm, and then there's also the kind of natural white.
And then it's gonna kind of sit.
Well, the wire can be fed back up into the... Yeah.
Just showing how flush it.
See how nice that looks? Awesome.
Nice.
We've taken the cover off. That's how you get to the screw holes. John is taping everything off. And then it'll just be ready to put the wires back in and screw up.
Did you say we're gonna screw it up? Like mess it up?
Uh-huh.
No.
It can happen. Nice thing about these cabinets, there's actually hollow space here for the wires.
It doesn't really matter, but do you care which way?
Not really. Which one's the white, I mean the...
The on button?
No, the on button's the middle, so, but which one is the... Can I turn that on? Which one's the warm? Okay, that's the warm, so yes, put the warm on the... I think that's the one we'll use the most. I think those look better than the puck lights.
Yeah, it's gonna fit nice and flush up there.
We were gonna put it the other way, but it didn't cover the existing screw holes, so we decided to flip it around. John had pointed that out.
And then
And
it'll cover the holes.
Right, and it's flush to the cabinet. That'll be perfect. Okay, now just to get it fastened, and we'll be good to go. We have one light in the bathroom to replace, and then the 4 here in the living room with different light fixtures. All we have to do is put the face cover on, or the trim. Just snaps right on. Looks amazing.
There we go.
1 light down, 5 more to go. John's got this one almost completed. Just testing it now. It works.
Oh.
Ta-da! We've got the covering for these puck lights off. And this is what we're going to replace it with. Doesn't that look awesome? It's going to look nice.
Nice and clean.
Yep. And these actually have switches as well. I wish there was bulbs. I swear when I ordered it, it looked like a bulb, but I guess not. It's just a strip. But the way we're putting them in, we'll be able to take the lights out easy anyway, so we can just replace the whole thing, and it wasn't that expensive. We got it on eBay. See, sometimes the wires are hard to fish out. That's why we took electric tape and put it around it, so it wouldn't, like, pop out and the wire would be stuck in there. Going on there, so you're gonna have to remember. Because there's 2 lights for 1 switch.
Ah, got it. Okay.
These light fixtures here do not come with mounting screws, which is weird. But luckily, I found some that I had stashed away. John has the first of the set of 4 installed. Let's see how it looks. Nice. That's nice and bright too. Give good lighting. Much better than the puck. One of the wires slipped back into the cabinet, so...
There it is.
Alright, got it? Nice. So John made this little tool to get it out. It was one of the markers I got out of the shipping container. It's just a little wire. Alright, one side is done. Those look much better. These ones are already taken off. Just have to install the lights. Kitchen and living room almost done. John's working on the last light. I have a switch that I need to replace. We used to have a fire extinguisher here, and the holder was a bad design. Anytime someone came through the door, it would catch on someone's shirt and unhook, and the thing would fall. Anyways, it fell several times, and it ended up cracking and breaking this switch. So we bought a new one to put in. We did end up getting another fire extinguisher. I put the old one underneath the front driver's seat, and here's the new one with a much better mount. I had one of these in Panda, and I never had an issue with it. This is actually an easy fix. It's just 2 screws. Then you unplug these and plug them into the new switch. Like I said, it's just the 2 wires. You just plug them back in, and then you'll screw it back in, and it's a brand new switch. Tested the light to make sure it was working, and it does. Once it's done, you just snap the cover back on. There we go. Ta-da! We decided to put the fire extinguisher on this side since there was already something sticking out over here. That way people can come through and just brush on this side. Plus this is a more flush mount. Oh. Okay, it's completely installed. Nothing for anybody to catch on. The last one was a metal bracket that went across here, and it was facing this way, so people would catch it and pop it open, and it stuck out. It was weird. This one's more flush, and it doesn't stick out. The bracket's facing this way, and this actually clamps in to this bracket here, where on the other one it was just a metal, and it just sat on it. It wasn't very good. This one's actually made for an RV. Wait, there's one of the culprits that used to get caught on the fire extinguisher.
Stupid latch was magnetized to me. It would flip every time I walked by it. It's not my fault.
Uh-huh. We bought the light fixtures to replace these. They're rated for 100,000 hours, and they can fluctuate. This one's been burnt out since I've gotten the RV and has never worked. They tried to fix it but couldn't. They said that the fixture was out and they weren't going to replace it. I was fine with it, so now we're replacing it. And this is another one of the lights that was a puck light that was flickering. They just put puck lights everywhere. I'm gonna like this light much better here in the bathroom. John got the bathroom lights done, and he's finishing up on the bedroom lights. So all we'll have left is the bathroom fixtures. These are actually very bright.
You can hit that one.
Yeah? See? they're like super bright. Nice. That'll be great if you want to read.
There we go.
Done?
You just throw the toilet.
So John's finishing off the bathroom here. He's already got the towel holder. This one is much nicer looking than the cheap ring that was here. And this one actually has a spot for your cell phone if you want to put it there. Then the last thing is the faucet that we're going to replace. John's got the old fixture out. The cheesy plastic fixture. He's cleaning the counter now. We are going to eventually replace the sink, but I have to find one that fits. It's an unusual shape. There's the new one. That looks awesome. The reason why I got this one is because I wanted it to come more into the sink and also be able to turn one way, so if you want to wash your face, they'll be out of the way.
Right.
Okay, the faucet is in and is working great. John had to adjust the handles because they were kind of hitting the wall, and you just unscrew that and then reset them.
And then you pick it up and reset it, put it back down, and screw this bottom piece back in.
Yeah, I thought they came off from the top, but no, they actually screw on the bottom, so awesome. Good job.
Good job.
Jeff brought over some pot roast, so I made some jasmine rice to go with it. Ooh, looks good. We have one more project, but we're going to eat first. These are the battery packs that I showed you before for the automatic shades that we have here. We had them going along this wall right here, and they held it for a good long while, but the tape did eventually give out and they just fell down. We ended up taking someone's suggestion, and we had thought about this as well, is to drill a hole in the cabinet and then set them inside the cabinet. This one's already done, and it looks good. Can't even tell. John's working on the last battery pack. He's drilling the hole now. Like I said, there's actually an empty spot, so you have to drill through two and then fish the wire up. And then we're going to plug the last battery bank in. What you doing, Lucky, huh? What you doing? I see that side stare. You need to go outside? Go potty? Okay. I'll let you outside. Mama, need to go outside? Come on. Look at you waiting all patiently. You're free! Go! Both of y'all! I unboxed the gnome that Linda bought for us, and last thing I want to do is go put it out in the garden. I think I'll put it over here by the gazing balls. Looks cute right there. Thanks, Linda.